Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're going to talk about in the Your First Contest series, posing music and your routine. So last time we covered posing, mandatory posing, and just doing the right things mechanically. But you're going to have a walk or some kind of a presentation to do on stage. Certainly for bodybuilders and classic physique, you're going to be doing traditional posing. So when first of all, Adam, I know in a lot of federations now, you don't even get to pick your music. It's just house music for walks and things like that. So let's go through the divisions where you need to pick your own music. And for most bodybuilders, even at the national level, if you are in the top 5 and you get to pose, you're going to have some kind of a free posing routine. So what other divisions need to pick their music?
Yeah, so really men's bodybuilding, classic physique, and women's physique will all be, if you make that top 5 at a national contest, you'll get to pose to your own music of choice. Usually pre-judging is when they give you house music and like a 30-second free posing routine, they call it.
Mm-hmm. So when I was at Masters Nationals just a couple weeks ago, I was with a couple people who weren't necessarily, big bodybuilder fans. This was their first contest for at least one of them. So they were asking about the selection. Like, why would this person pick like a Luther Vandross song and he's up there getting all, sexy, and another guy's up there just posing to Metallica with his tongue hanging out? Do you ask people to stick to whatever style they want, just total free expression? Or are you asking them or advising them on what may work a little better?
Yeah, you do want something that displays your physique well. And I know at the amateur level, they don't judge those routines, but the goal is to go pro and then get judged on that routine. So why not practice now and use music that's tasteful and good for your physique? And it can be a song you like. I feel like it has to fit the mold that you like that song, but you can also pose to it well also. But you're right, you see some people going in with heavy metal and then the next person's on with Usher. So
and I do think you should artistically, this is your time to do this. So make it what you like, but also don't forget that it's entertainment for the crowd. Even for the judges, as people get to know you in your career, you might see some of the same judges, and just being somebody that people like to watch because it's entertaining, it's good, whatever style you choose, that can be an important part. We're talking about doing something to achieve professional status. So think of this significantly, that I want to look like a professional.
Absolutely. And I think too, most federations don't want you having a lot of cussing in your music. So that's one thing I really tell my clients: make sure your music is edited, even if you think otherwise. There's kids in the audience, and you do want to make sure there is some censorship to what you're playing.
I remember it's so much more common now, even in like country songs, for there to be cussing. But I remember 10, 15 years ago when I was promoting shows, I would specifically say that for that reason. You're going to have small children in the audience, and this is just not allowed. So I think that's probably not necessarily the case now, but it is something to consider. So final tip, Adam, in doing this: are you somebody who says you should have a choreographer? There are plenty of people out there who have these services, and for a couple $100, they may take your song and choreograph the whole thing. Do you think that has any value?
Yeah, I think it can make your routine more fun. And I think you're putting a lot of time in it, so why not? I have a DJ who I train actually, and he has actually mixed posing tapes for some of my clients in the past. And I know when a client puts that much effort into it, as a coach, I'm like, I almost can't wait to see their routine because I know they're spending a lot of time on it.
It's a really good point. In 60 or 90 seconds, it's tough to find a perfect cut of a song. So if you do have somebody mix it, and you're right, I've known a lot of people to add sound effects and things like that, it can be much more entertaining, some high value.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, hope that helps. And like I said, we got a ways to go in the Your First Contest series. So we'll catch you next time.